What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. This is a quick update on the food forest project and how it's going, folks. So what happened was we've been so busy with work and business and life that we didn't get the opportunity to put down as much compost as we would like. So what did we do? We gave up, we quit, and we said, oh, we weren't doing it perfectly. There's no point in doing it unless you're gonna do it perfect. No, we didn't do that, okay? You just adjust and you adapt. So as you can see, we've started putting a little bit of wood chip mulch down. Now, the rest of this food forest area is clearly overgrown with grass and what you would call weeds, which I just call plants, right? So overgrown, absolutely. Hard clay soil, absolutely. But what I did instead was I adapted. So instead of focusing on covering all of this square footage, which is hard to tell by the video, this is the food forest area. Instead of covering all this footage and making the entire area very good, I focused on getting plants in the ground to save time, such as these blueberries, for example, okay? Little blueberries coming back to life, okay? So that the roots can start to improve the soil and the microbiology. Now, everywhere there is a plant is like a mini version of a food forest, right? Lots of compost under here, lots of organic matter, layered, hilled up, and then topped with wood mulch. Now, the surrounding soil is obviously lower. We're going to build this up to meet this. So instead of stopping the entire project because I didn't have time to do everything perfectly, I focused on making the micro environment of where the plants are already better. And then naturally, everything around them will improve. We'll slowly smother these weeds with the wood mulch, slowly incorporate more and more compost, right? There's the blueberries, some grow bags over there, which are on deck, have some stuff growing from last year. Dwarf mulberries, see? Look, mulched, right? Now, this area, for example, in between, will build up over the next few days and weeks. And then I can put my ground cover down. I think some strawberries would be really fun next to some mulberries, huh? Maybe some claytonia, perhaps. Red vein sorrel, perhaps. Lovage, perhaps. We're growing it all, folks, so stay tuned. Strawberries looking good, coming back strong, right? And this doesn't look like, I need you to have an imagination, folks. You gotta imagine, right? Now, look, black raspberries. They are mulched. The entire area between all of these things will get amended. But I can't stop the project. It's like my wife as a designer. As a project manager, you have to adjust on the fly, but you have to keep moving forward. So this will slow things down. Potatoes there, coming up, by the way. How you doing, potatoes? Coming out, huh? Very nice. Got some potatoes coming out. Those are the russets. We got the Adirondack blues over here. Looking good. Nothing on this one yet. Okay, let's see the Yukons. Okay, got some action from the Yukons. You got some potatoes growing. So again, folks, grow bags on deck, ready to be filled completely. Still some strawberries in this one, waiting to plant out. Just get things growing. Never stop. Never ever stop, okay? Here, I believe these are our raspberries. Spring is here, coming back strong. Just take care of that area. And then over time, the entire area, as I plant it, I will prepare. Look, okay? Nice raspberries. Ready to, perhaps I'll serpentine these into the ground to root them out or take some cuttings. But lots of opportunity for propagation here. So essentially we marked out the hedgerows. We have blackberries over here, coming back nicely, okay? Lots of blackberries. Chickens are back in their little mini coop. All along that back row, you can't see it, folk, but there's elderberries. Huge hedgerow of elderberries. And yeah, they've got some grapes growing. I think it's Canadice and Concord, maybe not 100% sure on that. But I got a few 4 grape plants, and it doesn't look like much, but imagine this all being carpeted in a beautiful wood chip mulch, being clean, manicured, with nature's natural tendency to sprawl and grow and be vibrant and lively, right? So this is great. We put this compost down, and let me tell you, the weeds are just loving it. I'm fine with that, because the weeds themselves are going to mine those nutrients, pull them out of the ground, pull them to the surface, and then essentially, when I chop and drop, oh, we need a little nitrogen for this plant. Ugh, look, nitrogen. It really is that simple, folks. Don't overthink it. Obviously, you know, for me, a little extra love, make sure it's in there, stuff like that, you know. Chop and drop, wood chip mulch, it's all happening, okay? And yeah, you're gonna need some imagination to really see what this is gonna be like. This is gonna be a courtyard in the middle here to hang out, sit with family, enjoy life and precious time together, have an iced tea, beautiful day. Back here we've got our, hopefully our kiwi. And look, life in action, folks. Ready? What's this? Coffee grounds, lots of nitrogen. Look, ready? How you doing? How you doing? How about you? Good? You good a little bit? How about you? Don't overthink it, folks. Nature's gonna do its thing. This is gonna get watered in. Okay, it's gonna just go through. Earthworms are gonna pull it through. Biology is gonna pull it through. I'm just gonna simply walk around here daily and weekly and apply lots and lots of organic matter until the soil has no choice but to improve. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna plant, I'm gonna get roots in the ground. I'm gonna create little micro food forests. Maybe after I get the chance to mulch these further and they're adapting well and I can propagate, this wood chip mulch will move further and further out, and then it will complete the very primitively marked hedgerow idea I've got going on, okay? I think it's gonna work. I mean, so far it is working. The plantings are doing well and coming back. I'm putting on lots of new green growth for the spring. Okay, nothing but possibility, nothing but options. Folks, I guess the main message of the video is don't give up. You know, you're gonna be busy. Life's gonna happen, especially if you work, especially if you have children, if you're married, if you run business, or just life, right? Just adapt. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, because it probably won't be. Work hard, point yourself in the right direction, and adjust. And a lot of people are saying, wow, this is sloppily done. I've been out here for a few hours working on a few different projects, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like what I would consider, I'm showing my age here, but a Bob Ross painting. You know Bob Ross? Awesome painter. He starts off on his canvas, and it looks like nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're not even sure where he's going with the painting. But somehow, in the last portion of his painting, his final strokes, his final brushes, it comes alive, it's all connected, and it all makes sense. I don't say wait for the perfect compost bin to start composting. Oh, I'm in suburbia, I'm in urban, start composting. Oh, I don't have a lot of space for a food forest. Can you put 2 or 3 small trees and a couple of plants? You can. Oh, I can't do this because of an HOA. Well, maybe you can do this. Don't give up. Get creative. And I want you to remember this, because I'm telling you, this is going to be something. Check out that Midwest breeze blowing off that mulch I just put down on the potatoes there. I have to fix that. So just chilling, just as we live it, as we do it kind of a video. I know some of you will have the imagination to imagine what this is really going to be like, but fencing is next. And it's okay if it's not going at the perfect pace. This is fine. This is the long game. It's permaculture. It's perennials and annuals and containers and lasagna gardening and Hugo culture. I mean, you name it, we're doing it all here, you know. Row crop and whatever we got to do, we're going to do it. So we got some mulberries here. Two beautiful big mulberries that produce really well. And that's it, folks. Just a quick update and letting you know that it's those little things that matter. If you had a place on your property that you walked out and you threw your coffee grinds every day for a year or two, and some of your compost from your kitchen, or maybe you were afraid of animals getting into that, something you could dig it and bury it and trench compost it, which we've touched on loosely. We'll definitely do a video on trench composting. Just do something. Sincerely, truly. That pond in the background. True story. I'll elaborate in another day, but I almost died. Was very close to dying fixing that pond, excavating that pond to make it bigger last year. And at the end of the day, God is great and saved me. And beyond that, I let it, as the local gentleman who advised me, shake and bake. I let the pond just relax for a year. Now, it's finding its own shape. It's finding its own wildlife. It's finding its own plants to oxygenate the water, okay? There's no rush. Nature's gonna go at nature's pace. We're just along for the ride. Hope you're all well. You can do this. We are doing it. Hang tight. Wait till you see when I put multiple inches of compost across this entire area, which we've been doing slowly. As I mentioned in the tips for the gardening videos, our wood mulch right on top. See all this crazy massive amount of people like, oh man, you gotta cut that. You got wood chips right on top. It's not enough? More wood chips. That's it. I'm not playing games, folks. Okay? And I hope you're all well. And stick with it. Don't be discouraged. Adapt and find your own way. But the most important thing is to grow your own food. Be more self-reliant, be more self-sufficient, especially in these troubled times, folks. I hope you're all well. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're doing right now. And let me know how you can adapt and you can adjust and you can just make the best of whatever your situation may be. Thank you so much. Take care.